I'm recording this in post, so it's going to come across as a little bit weird. Anyway, I'm going to have to see how this works out. Yeah, it appears that they have taken so much land. So we're going to have to expand down south. I think that's my plan. Anyway. Hello, it's Trucker Joe, and welcome back to Stellaris. In this episode, I think I gotta figure out what I'm doing. So, oh yes, we still have space pirates. And so I have a fleet that I am going to send over. Yeah. I'm going to have to make sure to repair the armor. And let's just see how this goes. Looks like we have science ships going south. Hopefully we can claim that area before anything else though. Up north, I guess we have some research being performed.
System survey complete.
And some surveys. Okay. What is this? Well, they're just asteroids. I don't know why I was interested in that. I don't even know why I think... Yeah, bad post commentary. I'm sorry about that. So we do have an excess of energy credits, but it's only a stockpile. So I'm intending on grabbing this system and it looks like we're going to have an excess of minerals rather than energy credits, which isn't that great because trading minerals isn't that great. But yeah, anyway, we do have a blockade. It's working just fine. If they create another fleet, they're not going to be able to break through just like that. Hopefully it holds out.
Construction complete.
Okay, anyway. Looks like on Huntaka we have a lot of upgrades. I am a little bit torn on what to do here. So I kind of go over all of the buildings kind of in a confused way. I think science should have taken priority here, but a little bit of extra minerals didn't hurt. We still need to up our power though. It's also, I kind of want to move my Krell pops around, but I can't afford to. And we found a wormhole. And that's kind of interesting. Anyway, I remember hovering over that and finding the wormhole, but only now do I get the pop-up. Maybe I saw it through sensors first, or is this a different wormhole? Hecka. Yeah, I thought it was highlighted before, but how is it that I only just discovered that it exists? Anyway, depending on where it shows up, I could benefit from this.
Research complete.
Yeah, anyway, it looks like we have derelict ship. This thing in orbit of a gas giant, it got stuck. We need to salvage it. But I'm hoping to get my science ship to do this here. But I remember finding out later. Yeah, one science ship. Oh, never mind. So I'm just going to research that. I'm getting kind of confused with a different encounter that sometimes shows up in my games.
Found.
But yeah, also Looks like one of the default anomalies. And we got blue lasers, which is some. My fleet are overdue for upgrades at this point. Anyway, thinking of getting like fusion power, but then I am thinking better of that because we have more than enough power even with just the fission reactors at this point. So I'm actually not sure what I pick here. Do I go for active countermeasures or disruptors, or did I go for the hyperlane tech? I guess if I really hated shields, I could go for disruptors. But I'm always put off by the lack of damage they do. Even the plasma throwers. So, come on, make up your mind. Make up your mind past me. Yeah, we want the AI related stuff, so I'm not going to use the techs immediately. But yeah, so it appears we chose this point defense, and yeah, as you can see, we're also like getting like a planetary capital and nebula refinery. So nebula refinery is not going to be that useful though.
Construction complete.
Anyway, our fleet are finally close to home, so they'll be ready soon to take out those pirates. And oh. So according to this, our planet is not unvisited. It means aliens have actually visited this planet before, even though it is uninhabitable. As a result, they left monoliths around. That actually would be fun to investigate. Who left those monoliths? I think that's pretty cool.
Debris analyzed.
Anyway, looks like we have more room for upgrades. I am going for them anyway. We're doing it kind of like one at a time at this point because I kind of need to find my way around this power crisis. I mean, just look at how little power we have. We're powerless.
Special project complete.
It appears that we have recovered the ship. So that's actually really good to know. So that means we have a new ship, which we pulled from the gas giant's upper atmosphere. And it is in our fleet now. Okay. I am going to apologize. I have difficulty reading this in the smaller screen that my program does. Anyway, we have a cruiser before we even have the technology for it. Wait, where is it? Oh, there it is. Anyway, I don't know why it looks like my ships, but whoa. Okay, these specifications are well beyond what I have. So it's like, so this is going to be, yeah, like I really want to keep that ship for as long as possible, and I wish I could dismantle it and get the text from it, but that's not really, if I could do that, then it would be pretty unbalanced, would it? And anyway, even if I can't keep it in my fleet,
System
it'll
survey
become part of a
complete.
museum fleet around Tartaros, so that'll be pretty cool. For now, though, it's fine. Anyway, we have a lot going on, and we need to be prepared to take that area. So we should probably extend ourselves south a bit. And it's like, while we have enough income, we need to get a boost to that soon, though. We should also expand north a little bit to grab that power, because without that, we're going to struggle. So I'm going to move some ships into position. Just like that. Haha.
Research complete.
And look at this. We got our mineral refinery already. So I think maybe we should invest our time in the living metal, or gargarithium. Oh, we could just grab that. We could just grab the gargarithium. It's like, it's right there. The pirates are keeping it safe for us, so that might be worth going for. And it's a cheap tech, so we can like exploit that to get more robots. So in the meantime, I'm just kind of like repairing my fleet, which it appears is at full health now. So we're going to have the fleets meet up there and combine just outside of the station. And then we'll fight with our cruiser in tow. Anyway, I'm kind of wondering what's going on around me that I can't see so far. It's like I feel like I might wind up at war with so many other places. I'm already kind of plotting the downfall of my neighbors, but don't tell them that, okay? Oh, and we have unknown structures in the gas giant's upper atmosphere. So are they like habitats, or are they like the bio-blimp creatures? I don't know. Aerostatics? I don't know for sure what that is. Anyway, so evidently they were a social experiment. Never mind. So essentially, it just used aerostatic forces to stay levitated, and they were self-sufficient colonies, but they ended with them all dead. They probably killed each other. I think, yeah, a massacre. I can really pretend to be able to read that tiny text. So, I don't know if I'd ever do that kind of experiment, but science spiders, maybe. And where are the science spiders right now? We should be able to take some power. Yes. And then we're just going to expand either north or... Oh, well, right there. Never mind. We just go straight for Cheleb. I thought I went and debated that a bit longer there. Now I don't know what to say.
Construction complete.
Anyway, my fleets are arrived, so I need to merge them. And there we go. So this shouldn't be too hard to do. I do fumble and forget how to do that until I realize that I could just drag it into the fleet. So, yeah, anyway, our fleet power must be overwhelming. Never mind. But we really need to improve our tech over them. Anyway, we should be able to just take out their base. Yes. So we have maxed out discovery, so now we're going for prosperity. And I think transstellar corporations might be where I want to go. They both increase my energy output and my unity output, which makes things a lot faster. Now I'm going to want energy nexi everywhere. Nexi? Nexus? Yeah, this is a good one though. So hopefully I can get enough energy from that. It's like, we also need to find some way of raising our fleet limit. I might want to start investing a lot more in stations. Anyway, we have a lot of different techs. For some reason, every time I see subdermal stimulation, I get kind of disgusted and I never want it. Even though it's a basic rare tech that's not rare at all and always shows up in my games. Please, why does it show up every time? Anyway, looks like I have to make a choice here, so Vitality Booster seems attractive. Yeah, we might want some space fleet, Starfleet expansion though. Anyway, looks like we have a battle. Yeah, so I'm going to just, let's see. They're meager. Yeah, it's just my little fleet against their impenetrable fortress.
Hostile station
This seems
engaged.
fair. Anyway, looks like
Research
it didn't
complete.
even stand a chance. Well, that was that. So I guess I just jump it. Oh, we actually recovered a tech from there. Oh, that's cool. So we just get a tech. Okay. So we won't have to worry about decommissioning our ships. In fact, I have to go for more research. And oh, what is that? Is that a quantum energy nexus that I'm overlooking? Yes, it is. That's exactly what I need. Please, please. Yes, we need it. Thank you. If I skip that, I'd be in so much trouble. Anyway, that's an upgrade I really, really want. Anyway, I need to figure out how I want to develop this world. It's getting a little bit restrictive. Yeah. My plan is to make it more of a research planet, though. But I have a feeling I might move that to my Gaia planet north of there. I got like really lucky with the placement of my systems, to be honest. But I want to keep it like 2 or 3 planets for as long as possible so that I can get the max science from it. But it doesn't help with my economy. Also, rushing robots might not have been the best thing for my power economy. So yeah, anyway, we're on a negative and we need to repair our fleet. Hopefully when they dock, it'll be a lot less expensive. We don't even have to... Oh, I never set up a destroyer, did I? It's like I had a cruiser before I had a destroyer. That's a little backwards, isn't it? So I need to go and actually repair that. Like fix that problem. I don't know when I do this though. Anyway, I think it's about time I move south and I grab all the... grab that system.
Anomaly found.
And I think I... Oh, what is this anomaly? Is that... I can't tell what that one was, but I think it might have been one of the ones where you discover a colony on a planet that had gone insane. So it appears that the asteroid field was once a planet. That's a little ominous, but at least we get extra minerals from it. So that's... Evidently there's even bacterial life left over. That's actually kind of cool. I would like that. Someone definitely has a planet cracker somewhere, even though I don't even have that DLC.
Research complete.
And we finally got droids. I saw droids. I need Starhold, but I want droids. Yes. Yeah, we're
System
rushing
survey
synths,
complete.
so I want to be certain that we have that tech. If we don't get synths like super early... What is this? Oh my god, this system's great. I am, like, just to let you know, I'm super power hungry. right now, and I see a system that's perfect for that. So we're going to definitely build over there. And we just found a Krellee asteroid, which is fossilized poop. I have a feeling this is what's going to happen to the human waste from the ISS. I'm just saying. I mean, you're ejecting the poo, and I don't know if it does it. Would it clot together? Will we have a poop moon? I know that's a little gross. I probably should shut up now. Anyway, I'm kind of wondering what kind of creature could have produced something that big. It's like we mistook it for an asteroid, for crying out loud. Maybe it was a Ute. But I feel like they're more there. Anyway, we're going to set up some edicts. I forgot map the stars. I need that. And we have research grants active. We don't really need to worry about anything else. We just want research grants and map the stars.
Construction complete.
Even though they're pretty expensive.
Construction
I have
complete.
a feeling, though, I might be pretty short on influence for a while. But I want my systems to actually be good.
Complete.
And forgetting that for so long was probably not that great. Anyway, we might have to rush this up at some point. Because look at that. It has so many empty spaces. It would be perfect for science. Or power. Or unity. I mean, we get bonus unity for power production, so maybe it will be a power planet. And then everything else would be science. Either way, I'm going to be on the lookout for a fourth planet that would be a better science planet.
Construction complete.
Anyway, we should set up a starbase. So we're going to move our construction craft over.
System survey complete.
And yeah, so it's going to take a while for me to get the resources on. No, never mind.
System survey
Got a
complete.
starbase queued up already. And at first glance, this planet does not appear to be capable of supporting living beings. And I actually glossed over this. But it definitely seems to have life signs somewhere from beneath the surface. So we're going to check that out, hopefully. And also, yeah, I still
Anomaly
appreciate the
found.
name Cha-Cha. And evidently we have a pulsar somewhere, but it's an asteroid. But that doesn't make sense. So evidently that frozen world has an asteroid belt modifier on it. That's interesting. So what can we find? Yeah, now that they're actually in orbit, we have some energy recovered. And yes, and I ignored that for way too long. I need to build a bunch of mining stations to boost our energy production. And it looks like that ice planet had an ocean underneath. An entire ecosystem.
Situation
So
log
we get
updated.
some society research as a result of that. So we're going to do a deep sea expedition. And we're going to see what happens. It's pretty interesting. I don't know what else to say at this moment, aside from the fact that if you could have underwater biodomes, that would have been so cool. I feel like it might have volcanic activity, and that's why the underwater life can
Special
survive.
project complete.
Anyway, it appears that we gained a bunch of society science and found living metal. Evidently, one of the organisms was made of inorganic material. That's kind of cool. So we could use that to bolster our ships. And that's pretty close. Even though I know I also have all the stuff to myself. Anyway, it appears up north we have finally gotten every possible thing. I cannot speak. Anyway, we're going to start grabbing our power. So we just want to get power generation only, and then we'll just build out the rest when we have a chance. And we have unemployment, which means I should probably build something. I don't know what to put there. I guess maybe I should build some science labs on this planet. It's our science planet, but no science labs. That's not great. So yeah, anyway, Hantaka needs some upgrades. So it appears we found an unknown object that's moving at high speed around a planet. Its speed is probably much faster than what an orbit would allow. Oh, it could be that one. If it was that, then I'd be set for the future, but I might have to hold off.
Complete.
Even if I do get it. Anyway, orbital speed demon. Yes, it is this one. Okay, so we should try to slow it down, I think. I don't think, or attempt to halt it, or get away from it. I think we need to slow it down. Anyway, I won't spoil what this does. It's essentially, it's orbiting way too fast to be in the orbit it is in. And at some point, it's going to eject itself. So we need to stop it. It's like if we don't make a decision, then we could fail. So we're going to try to slow it down and see if we can capture it. By the way, it doesn't make sense that it's increasing in velocity. And we halted it. That's great. Okay. So we could study it, or we could open it. I see. Yes, I think I realize at this point what's going on, and like what quest line this is. I won't spoil anything, but I should open it. Anyway, by latching onto the object and thrusting reverse by little and little, it eventually was able to direct it to the KSF Chacha for retrieval. And it appears to be some kind of alien box. It's like we don't have to do this right now. And I'm actually going to save it because I should save it for far later. Because I'm going to, if I want to take full advantage of it, I need to save it. Anyway, have just another normal event, so they're starting to blend together. Anyway, finally we have a station here. We should probably start harvesting the gargantuan, and we have the tech for it. And that should improve our hull points somewhat. I'm guessing anyway. And we found distillate matter. That means dark matter. Dark matter improves science. So evidently there's a one-way wormhole dropping off dark matter. And it's leaking through. So we need to figure out what's going on with that. Or we need to study it. Dark matter is a huge boost to technology. It's like, where is it? Oh no, okay, so this is way out. We're going to have to really commit. And not only that, but it's a lot of dark matter that is in this system. There is no way we're going to share that. But yeah, we're going to have to force our way through, and we're going to have to do our best to grab that system. And we can't just blockade them off. Anyway, we should just crawl over there. Anyway, I think it's probably best if I sacrifice... I guess I'm sacrificing power here in order to get some science. Because I technically can afford to sacrifice the power in this case. But yeah, if I can't decide, I'm probably going to prioritize engineering with my science buildings. And that's because I want the robots so fast. Anyway, we have a drift. So there's an alien ship here. We need to actually grab that. We could have 2 of those. So anyway, it appears Kiva has been working overtime here, finding these new ships to add to my fleet. So I should issue a special project, right? I mean, it's tempting. So we need a construction ship to tow it out of the debris field. So I just need to find a construction ship close enough. So how long do we have? We need it to move immediately. Okay, that's our closest construction ship. Research projects and system. And I have no idea how long it'll take, so I'm just going to leave that and hope. I have a bad feeling, though. I might have made the wrong decision.
Construction complete.
Actually, in post, I know if that was the wrong decision or not, but I don't know at this point, so I'm playing dumb. Anyway, hopefully it is close enough. Otherwise, I wasted some resources that I could have used. Anyway, either we get to it or it was a big mistake. Anyway, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do for the rest of my stuff. I feel like the construction ship, though, was too far out. Yeah, that was a mistake. There's no way we're going to get to it in time. In fact, if I even check, yeah, that time is way longer. 1053 days to travel, but it's going to expire in 899 days. Yeah, that's doomed. So I'm just going to change gears and start building out. So yeah, unfortunately, I was a little overzealous. Anyway, I can see the path that I need to take to build up there. So yeah, anyway, there's no way we'll be able to fix that. And we're getting contact from aliens. I cannot... The Ceremo Star Consensus. So they're Federation builders, which... That might be relevant. I might join a Federation. Or I might dominate them. Anyway, they give us some pretty genial greetings. Yeah, everyone has a voice in their government. And they must all like me because they're xenophiles. And we just found... we found humans. Oh no. We just found like the worst species. Where are they? I need to find their planet. It needs to be... They're hegemonic imperialists. The way forward lies in our hands. And we have... Oh. How do we... We got the encounter after we got contacts? But... Is it in... It is! What in the world? So let's just research this. And then as soon as I start... Yeah, it cancels. That's... I hope that doesn't cause any bugs.
Anomaly found.
But yeah, anyway, we have humans. So I might need to go and show them their place in the universe. But before I can do that, I need to just expand. And yeah, at this point, I know, like, I'm kind of resolved in what I'm going to do. But yeah, I still don't forgive myself for that mistake. Anyway, I don't really know what to do. So I guess I'm just going to expand a bit north. Or... no, I'm going to start filling out my systems. Because we need to improve the rate of our science. Anyway, we got a lot going on. Looks like we got another contact. The Wasari Coalition. They're xenophobes. Yeah, they're villains. They're very far from me. They find us objectionable. Seriously? We're just science spiders. We're no threat to anyone. Yeah, if those guys were my neighbors, we would definitely be rivals. We would have already been at war at this point. Then we have some spiritual seekers in between them and us, though, so yeah. I'm very much wondering who I'm going to meet at this point. And for some reason, I can't even find the humans. And we have some nice aliens. Where are those humans? There are humans, right? There we go. They're inferior. Are they like... So they barely have any tech or anything. They could... So they're boasting about their military? Where's your home planet so that I can destroy it? Oh. Oh. So they're surrounded by aliens that they so hate. Oh. I guess that makes sense. Well, at least they're not going to starve to death.
Construction complete.
I don't know what to think of that. It's like I've had a campaign where there were just aliens that had tried to force democracy on other planets, and what they did was they just split into a bunch of smaller kingdoms and imperial factions, and there were 5 or 6 of them in a small space. It was actually kind of ridiculous because some of those smaller vassals had no food, so they would just starve to death and have max unrest. And I would donate food to them and it would make them very happy. But yeah, I don't know if I'll see a situation like that. And I just glossed over that. Anyway, according to my timer, it's been going on for a while. About 40 minutes. And yeah, we failed that no matter what. Please, please, past self, just go and do the stuff that I know I can do. Thank you. Okay. Anyway, now that I've realized and just gave up on what I couldn't do, I should just decide to upgrade everything. None of my ships are upgraded. So do I go for a gunship or picket ship? Artillery? I think I go for a gunship bow. And I want the blue lasers as my primary weapons. And yeah, Cerimo metal armor. then a little bit of deflectors. I always like to go armor heavy with this species, so yeah. So we could choose line artillery, or do we want line, or should we go for picket? We could go for that picket ship bow. I think, though, I'm going to go for the gunship bow and then have the picket ship stem. That way I have a bit of a mix between functions. And that should make it give a decent amount of damage, but also have some point defense. And we can just have it act like picket ships. So we're just going to like put in our deflectors. And there's no reason to put a reactor booster there. Also, I love how I have subspace sensors. I just skipped a tech tier there, thanks to... I don't even need to research sensors that much. Anyway, let's not auto-upgrade it, and we should just save it. Should we give it a name? Sal Dim Dim sounds silly. Sal Dim Dim? Let's just call it Dim Dim. That's Dim Dim class. Or maybe Daka class? Or Daka. That's what'll go. I'm going to get rid of the original because I don't want it to auto-update. I want to have maximum control. And I'm going to start adding ships to my fleet. Also, yeah, it does have fake fleets. You used to be able to reinforce the ships that you couldn't produce. I'm glad they fixed that. Anyway, we went beyond our naval capacity, so I'll add the design, but I don't really want to actually like add to it. I might want to decommission some of my Jim Jams though. Anyway, we can't afford to reinforce them anyway. Anyway, that was the end, so I'm actually going to say bye here. See you in the next one.